Good morning, everybody. Hope you are doing well this week so far. I'm glad you're here joining me, and we are coming to you live from the garden this morning. So it is spring. Hi, Annika. Good morning. Welcome to spring. Welcome to the garden. I love spring. Lots of reasons. The fish start biting, the plants start growing, the birds start singing, all that stuff. But I love planting the garden. Hi, Bob. You have a lot of experience planting gardens as well. I'm glad you're here. And so let me give you a quick tour of the garden here, everybody. So over on this end, we have some zucchini happening. Over in the corner that you can't see yet, cucumbers. Then we have some tomatoes in the back. Some of those little seedlings, my friend Matt Palestrini got started. Good morning, Sue. Up here we have strawberries and some potatoes straight from Montana. And then over here some more tomatoes. And then over there some little baby snap peas have started coming in. And then anyway, so it's been fun so far. They got started. And something that I noticed about planting the garden is I'm strategic. I put certain things in certain places. Do you know why? Because that's what I want to have grow there. I know it sounds very scientific and very complicated, but if I plant a thing, my hope is that that thing will grow, and then over time it will produce some fruit, and I will eat it, and I will feed it to my family, and that will be cool. Good morning, Summer. And so when I plant the garden, I plan the garden. And it's kind of a funny thing. Whatever you plant, it grows. And so I was thinking about this week for all of us. Alexander, good morning, all the way from Germany, right on. So I was thinking about this morning, what are we planting in our minds that will grow over time? And what will that look like over time? Am I planting things that bring life and hope and peace? Or am I planting stuff in my brain that will bring struggle and strife and stress? Did you like how I alliterated those? I don't want to plant that kind of stuff. Good morning, Amber. Because it's just going to become a mess over time. So Philippians 4, St. Paul gave us some great words. He said, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is pure, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, lovely, admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, then he says, think about those things. But sometimes we don't. Sometimes we spend our time thinking about things that definitely do not fit on that list. Morning, Debbie. Sometimes we are angry. Sometimes we are selfish. Sometimes we hold grudges against others. Sometimes we are full of worry. Sometimes we've gotten to the next level of addiction or lust or just something that just keeps coming in here. And guess what? That stuff grows. I want to tell you guys a story, and I want you to promise that you're not going to tell anybody. So, anyway, when I was a kid, when I was 11, we used to collect the little burrs that grow on weeds out in the fields. We grew up off Green Meadow in Newbury Park, and we used to throw them at each other. And then one of us had this idea. I wonder if you pulled it open, if there are seeds inside. And sure enough, there were little seeds inside. So there was a neighbor that we had that was always mean to all of us little kids. We had a little pack that ran through the neighborhood, and he was grouchy and mean, get off my yard, get out, So we thought, hey, he's planting new grass in his front yard. He's got all the seed out there, and it's all perfect and beautiful. What if we plant some weeds in there along with his grass seed? I wonder what would happen. So we literally took a week, and we took as many of those little burrs apart and took out as many seeds as we could. We dried them. Pretty good job for 11-year-olds. And we planted those things, and sure enough, he had grass coming up with weeds. And we felt very successful and very vindicated in our 11-year-old brains. But I learned a valuable life lesson that day, that what we plant grows, good or bad. And whatever you tend in your life, that stuff will grow, whether it's good stuff or whether it is weeds. So here in the garden, I have to water these babies every single day, or else they get dry and unhappy and bummed out. Now, they won't die right away, but they sure as heck won't grow and produce fruit, and they won't do their job. So what you tend in your life is important. What you plant in your life is important. And I want to ask you this: what is your goal? Is your goal to survive in life, like to not die? Or is your goal to thrive, to actually bear fruit, that your life would matter forever, that you would hand off, that you would encourage, that you would build, that you would strengthen others, because people are eternal. If my goal is to just make it through, that's a whole different goal than to bear fruit, to survive, to grow, to thrive. Jesus said in John 15, "You didn't choose me, but I chose you, and I chose you to bear fruit." And then he didn't put a period there. He said, "and fruit that will last." So stuff that will last forever. So one last question: what's your focus? What's your default setting at this point in your life? Is your default to think about pure and noble and right stuff? Or is your default to be stressed and to focus on what's broken, or to focus on, just surviving another day of being tempted about all of this stuff? And maybe it's time to reset the system, and to, do a hard reset on your spirit so that your default setting changes to think about the right stuff. And one way that you can do that is read Philippians 4:8 every single day, and put it on a Post-it note, make it the wallpaper on your computer, make it the home screen on your phone, so that you are saying, what is going in here, and God, may it be the right stuff. And watch what will grow over time. You will be surprised, you will be amazed, and you will be fruitful. God bless you. I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope that you go out in the garden and plant some stuff. God bless you, everybody. Take care.